Hey everyone, hello and welcome back to a new stream. Hello and welcome back to a new stream, as I was saying. So a few updates. I reached level 34 on my hunter a little bit off stream. I just turned in a couple quests, and with that, we were done in the Eastern Plaguelands. What does that mean? We're level 34, which means we've basically reached the level cap for Eastern Kingdoms. And so it's time to pick a campaign. And I ran a poll, and the votes were in favor for Shadowlands. So that's what we're going to do. We are with Chromie in Ogrimmar, however you want to pronounce it. And we're going to select the Shadowlands campaign and continue leveling over there. So we have to meet Darian Morgraine outside Gromash Hold in Ogrimmar. So here we are. It's wonderful when people stay on their mounts in front of NPCs. So I have done this with one of my alts, which is obviously going to give me options to skip certain parts of the gameplay, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to go through everything as we would when if we had never played it before. There's no sound. Oh no. Okay, wait, let me fix that real quick. I think it should be fixed now. And thank you so much for the likes. I really appreciate it. I hope it's fixed now at least. Okay. So we're off to a great start. Let's go through the portal. Let me check if there's sound.
Before her minions abducted key leaders, the Banshee Queen attacked Icecrown. She cut a path to the frozen throne and seized the Helm of Domination. Look to the sky.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much for letting me know, Jade.
I have never beheld anything like this. But shattering the Helm also freed Bolvar Foredragon from the burden of being the Lich King. Bolvar believes he knows where the Banshee has taken those she abducted. He awaits you at the Frozen Throne. The leaders of the Alliance and Horde have gathered with him.
Okay, so the first cinematic was without sound. That's okay. We still have a whole lot more to go. And if you hear my cat meowing in the background, I'm very sorry for that.
These are troubled times. Our people need stability. Alliance and Horde alike. We cannot risk sending Azeroth's leaders on what might well be a suicide mission. Our friends who were abducted would offer the same counsel.
Coward! I would pay any price to see the Banshee impaled upon my glaive.
You love Shadowlands, Jade? Oh, me too. I've played it once, and I'm very excited to go back into it.
Anduin wouldn't want us to risk the well-being of the Alliance for his sake.
The Kaldorei need you if they are to have any hope of finding peace, High Priestess.
You dare speak to me of peace after the atrocities your kind inflicted?
Enough! The war is over. We can ill afford to start another. A far more pressing threat is at hand, and we must prepare to face it.
Complete the ritual at the Frozen Throne to open the rift into the maw. Let's do it.
When the Banshee shattered the Helm, it tore a gaping wound through the veil between our world and the Shadowlands. During my vigil upon the Frozen Throne, I caught fleeting glimpses into the realms of death. Among them, I saw a place of inescapable darkness. That is where you must go, if you are to save those Sylvanas has taken. Together, we can open the way. Place the shards of domination around the circle of runes. Then the ritual can begin.
Jade, thank you so
When
much.
the Helm rested,
That's so nice of you.
it
Thank
took
you.
all my will to keep its insidious power in check. Many times, I nearly faltered. I could sense a dark presence at the edge of my consciousness.
Have I played WoW long? Well, I started playing, I think, a little bit after Burning Crusade came out first, but I've been playing on and off, and more so recently since Shadowlands, and, well, actually, no, since War for Azeroth, I've been playing a bit more consistently. What about you?
But this threat cannot be left unchecked. Therefore you must venture where I cannot. The dangers you face will be considerable. Alone, you may well be outmatched. To aid in this task, the Knights of the Ebon Blade shall lend you their strength. Darian Mograine has volunteered to fight at your side.
Yeah, it can be a bit confusing. But as long as you just take your time with it and have fun, I mean, that's the most important part.
Were never intended to cross beyond the veil. Where you are going, you may be unable to return. But there is no
death comes to
And now
claim
the
Azeroth.
last piece.
False to the path opens.
Your courage will be remembered.
I don't get all these keys and things like that, but I've got a few alts at 80 now,
Find
just
those
trying
who
to
were
get...
taken
Yeah,
and
same.
bring them
Honestly,
home.
I am such a solo player. I do not have the
Rescue the
skill
others.
or the
The Banshee
knowledge
is
for,
mine to kill.
you know, all the keys and Mythic Plus and all that. I just enjoy the PvE content.
We cannot lose you to the darkness.
Made it through the rift. No support from my priestess. Perhaps she charged ahead into the chaos.
You hate the Maw? Yeah, it's an interesting place, let's say. I'm not gonna say it's my favorite either. I think how do you pronounce it? Ardenworld? Ardenwild is my favorite.
We are driven by a single purpose.
Defeat Amod, sworn enemies. We can do that.
We are eternal. We are Fight your way out of here.
Jade, thank you for the follow. That's very nice of you. Thank you so much.
Make it quick.
Regroup with your
Jade,
fellow
stop.
knights. We won't be far
Thank you for
behind.
the roses. That's insane. Thank you so much for your support. It means a lot.
Listen. For now.
That's so nice of you. Like, thank you. Wow, girlies gotta stick together. Very true. Very true. You know, that's my favorite part of creating content, is just building up the community and meeting all these wonderful, amazing people. It's been such a great experience so far. Who's my favorite lore character? That's a tough question. I have to say... let me think. For the longest time, it used to be Sylvanas, and I think it still is. She's one of my favorites, despite everything that has happened and everything she's done. But I think it's either Sylvanas or Tyrann the Whisperer, and especially her story in Dragonflight, and partially in Shadowlands as well, with Malfurion, is just... I love it so much. It's great. What's yours? And thank you for sharing the live. That's so... You're being so kind today.
We are establishing a forward position. Go. Make sure we hold it.
Freya, thank you for sharing. Hello. Thank you all for joining and for watching and the likes and everything. This is going very fast today. This is amazing. Thank you for the likes, Freya. Thank you so much. Let's turn this in.
This clarion will signal the Ebon Blade to converge on your foe. Use it
And thank you for
wisely.
the follow. Hi, Shax. I'm doing good. How are you? Thank you for the follow, Freya. I'm not paying attention to the game right now. I suck at multitasking, but we're getting better as we go. Of course, Freya, no worries. Thank you for joining anyway. It's so nice to see so many people loving Shadowlands. It's one of my favorites too, I think. I just love all the different worlds, and the music is great too.
Rally up ahead. Go! We have done all we can here. Let's get moving before reinforcements arrive.
Let's turn in this quest. And we leveled up to 35. Very nice.
We'll see through. We are vastly outnumbered. Let's try not to draw unwanted attention.
Let's pick a
Keep an eye
talent
out for
point.
clues that point to the whereabouts of our allies.
Let's see, which one do you prefer? Actually, this one. I'm just going
Frost
for damage
magic.
right now.
Looks like the work of our friend, the Lord Admiral. The conflict seems to move in this direction. We should
Oh.
follow the trail before it grows cold.
Need to go to the other side. And I think we need to go down. Yep, here we go.
More of Lady Proudmoore's handiwork. It would be unwise to break the
Jade,
enchantment.
thank you so much.
Let's move along.
You've been amazing today. This is crazy. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the live as well.
The Lord Admiral is truly formidable. We've bested one of these monstrosities.
For the last 5
What's
months,
that up
yeah.
ahead?
I've been playing it on and off with one of my other characters, but I'm nearing the end of the campaign, so I thought it might be nice to just revisit it.
Looks like we've secured the Lord Admiral. I'll signal the Ebon Blade to advance.
Thank the light you found us. I will never forget. We can't stay here. Can you walk, Thrall?
I will manage. Thank you for coming to my aid, Jaina.
Something's flying at us from above.
They found us. Be ready.
Struggle all you like, mortals. You cannot escape your fate.
You're gonna go back to the vampire area. Honestly, I think that's a close second to my favorite zones, Ardenweald and the vampire area. Especially, it's so funny. The first couple quests, the introductory quest to the area, they had me laughing so much. Just the dialogue. I'm really looking forward to revisiting it. Oh,
I left some mirror images behind to keep them distracted. The illusion won't hold for long. Hurry! The Alliance will endure. The way forward will not be easy.
My pet was not teleported with us, so...
There's a cave just around the bend. With any luck, we can reach it before they notice.
Let's hope so. Our captors won't be pleased you managed to slip past them again.
You will not evade our grasp, mortals.
Well, there goes our luck.
Knights, secure the cave! We'll hold off these speeds.
If you're ever wanting someone to watch Freya that popped in,
So much for
she just
remaining
was.
unnoticed.
I've seen her
Let's
streams pass by. I should definitely pop in next time around.
Escaped before.
Indeed. I've broken free countless times, only to end up back in a cage. I've hidden inside this cave before. We can't stay long, but it should buy us a little time.
Another ambush! Bring them down!
It would be nice if we actually selected a target.
Lord Admiral, before we found you, did you see any sign of the Night Warrior?
Tyrande, here? No, I have not.
She leapt into the rift just ahead
She's
of us.
adorable.
She vowed to find
Aw.
Sylvanas Windrunner. At
You know,
any
I've
cost.
met so many nice
is
and just
troubling.
genuinely wonderful
An ancient
people.
ritual infused her
It's
with
crazy.
incredible
I never
power.
expected it to
Fear it
be
may
this
going beyond her ability to
amazing.
contain it.
Just starting to
Your
make all
seven
these
wings
videos and
reach.
streaming and
The jailer has
meeting
plans
new
for
people.
you.
It's been great so far.
I've had enough of your cages, fiend.
There is nowhere to run. Nothing escapes them all. These allies of yours are insignificant. You will all end up in chains.
Not if we end you first!
In here. We should be safe enough here for the moment. When you first arrived, I wasn't sure if you were even real, or if you were just another illusion meant to torment us.
Let's
I
get
was
some
beginning to lose
repairs
hope that
over
I'd see
here.
anyone from our world again.
Tomorrow is another day.
I will do what I can.
We're not
A
skipping.
single
We're
spark
just
can set the
doing
world
everything as it
aflame.
comes.
Be careful who you trust. We all have our ghosts. Very well. Where to begin? Denizens call this realm the Maw. From what I have gathered, it was intended as a prison for the most foul, irredeemable souls that ever existed.
Something has changed. Pure, noble souls are being held captive here as well. They cry out in torment.
Indeed. And one of their tormentors, and ours, is Sylvanas Windrunner. It seems she has made a powerful ally. The Shades whisper of someone called the Jailer. The Jailer rules this realm. We know little about him, but it's clear he has taken a special interest in us. He has personally overseen our treatment here.
We have endured countless torments. At times, it felt as if we were being tested. Though for what purpose, I cannot say.
Whatever this Jailer and the Banshee are planning, it won't end well. For any of us.
And lastly, we have to ask about the other captives.
Control your power. I caught glimpses of Bane and Anduin during my attempts to break free. They live. That's all I know for certain. But I have found no means of leaving them all. I can only manage to teleport short distances. This nightmare feels inescapable.
Countless souls are now pouring into this realm. Some have been here for untold ages. Perhaps one of them knows a way out.
I can scarcely imagine the horrors such spirits have endured. I fear there's nothing left of them to save. They manifest as malevolent shades.
The start of this
wander darkness.
campaign.
I doubt they'd willingly help
Yeah,
us.
true, Jade. You're very right. She hasn't had the easiest of times lately. But the start of this campaign is so sad, with all the tortured spirits and the people that are trapped here. Let's go
time for
turn in the
dreaming is
quest
over. I know what must be done.
and accept another one.
There's no peace, no rest.
Let's go back outside. And we have to command 5 malice shadows. Target must be weakened. It's been so long since I've done these quests.
Use the helm while it's weakened.
Number 3. And now we need one more, and then we're done.
Useless. These souls are too fragmented. There must be another way. The Knights of the Ammon Blade will not alter. This target poses a considerable threat. Ammon Blade to me!
There's no threat too big for us. Jade, thank you for the heart signal. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Let's turn this in, and we return to jail. Do you have a favorite WoW story, whether big or small? I think my favorite one. I used to be so much more up to date on the lore and everything, but lately I have fallen behind. Although I think I have to say that the story of Tyrande searching for Malfurion, which is kind of what's happening or what is going to happen right now, is one of my favorites. It was such a surprise to see them reunited in Dragonflight. I think it was Dragonflight, right? It's such a sweet story. I think that has to be one of my favorite. Same, anything past Legion is a bit of a miss to me. I know part... Yeah, same.
Control your power.
I used to watch those lore videos by Noble on YouTube.
My staff will serve
I
as
used to
an
have them
anchor for
on
me to
like
teleport us
semi
back to
background
safety.
noise, but also I really like the
Set.
videos, so
Let's get
I
moving.
used to be way more up to date, but recently I just haven't had the time with work and everything. Where do we have to go? Reach the upper... Okay. I assume we just have to go on foot. Hey, Thoradia. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. I'm not that good at names. But how are you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. I'm good. I am good too. I'm having a blast so far. It's been great. So many wonderful people have joined. And we just started Shadowlands, which is one of my favorite expansions. So we're having a good time so far. Have I played World of Warcraft long? I started playing a little bit after Burning Crusade came out. It was actually my mom who got the game as a present, and I wanted to try it as well, and I've been hooked ever since. But I've been playing on and off until Battle for Azeroth came out. When that trailer launched, I was so ready to go back to the game, and I've been playing consistently ever since. Or semi-consistently, you know, sometimes life gets in the way, but yeah. Let's try not to get impaled.
We cannot let the world fall to darkness.
You've been playing for 20 years. That's crazy. I'm only 25, so that's an insane amount of time for me.
Last I saw Anduin, they were taking
But I hope you've been enjoying it so far. I mean, I think so. If you've been playing for 20 years, that must be so many things. You must have done so many things in the game by now.
Here.
You're 30 next week? Happy early birthday. Very early birthday. You're still loving the game. That's great. I mean, there is so much to love. There's so much to do, so many things. You just never really get bored of it, you know.
What does she want with him?
Where are we going? Oh, up there.
Hold here.
Oh, never mind. I'm too excited.
A long road lies before.
You won't succeed.
Such a narrow vision. You disappoint me. No matter. We will find what we seek. In another.
Anduin! How badly are you hurt?
I will live. I'm relieved you're all safe.
These bonds are too strong to break by force. We must find a way to free him.
A just cause is always worth fighting for. Victory in the light.
Collect the Afflictor's key. Okay.
Be vigilant. Never lose hope.
Etherradia is very good at the game. I think if you've been playing for that long, you kind of have to be. Although, you know, even though I have quite some years under my belt as well, I'm nowhere near the level I could be. But it's okay. The most important part is just to have fun with the game, you know? Your dad got you into WoW, but sadly he's not around anymore. I'm very sorry to hear that. I know what that's like. I've lost someone very, very dear to me as well a
Find
few
the
years
cave
ago,
on the
and
other side of
yeah,
the chasm.
it sucks
Our
for
allies will protect
lack
you
of a
there.
better word. But that's so cool that he got you into that. My mom got me into the game as well. Or actually, she got the game as a present for her birthday, and I ended up playing more than she did. And we dinged up to level 36. Let's see. Let's increase our critical strike chance. We're just kind of running all over the place, but that's okay. We're getting things done. And that's the most important part. You used to sneak into his account. And Jade is right. At least you do always have Warcraft to remember him and have a piece of him close to you.
Ebonblade forces are positioned nearby. They will defend you.
Leveling at the moment? Yes, we are trying to reach level 80 at some point. Slowly. We just finished leveling in the Eastern Kingdoms in Elwyn Forest and then Ghostlands, and then we went to the Eastern Plaguelands. But we kind of reached the level cap over there, so I thought it was a nice idea to pick a campaign. And we ended up going with Shadowlands. Let's see. There he is, the Afflictor. That was easier than expected. And now we have to go back down and open those logs. I'm surprised that no one took the name Zelatath, so I named my warlock that way. Honestly, you should. If no one else did it, then just take it and roll with it. It's a pretty cool name to have anyway, especially for a warlock. That's actually such a fun idea. It's a void elf. Very nice. I think that has to be one of my favorite races. My main is a mage, a void elf as well, and it's been so fun just to do the war within with her. It adds a little bit of extra role playing to it, you know. We're all void elves here, it seems.
Thank you, champion. I feared I would never be free of those shackles.
We should move quickly. Are you fit to travel?
Victory in the... I will be fine once this place is behind us. Lead on. Never...
My ability to teleport is limited here. But I should be able to open a portal back to my staff's location.
Those are pretty cool races. I really like the elves as well.
Those wounds look serious, Thrall. Let me tend them.
Those are usually the races that I tend to go for.
It'll feel good to be back.
Your arrival is timely. Our friend has something to share. We will see it through. Speak. How do we leave this place?
Futile. The path sealed long ago.
You still want to Tuskar Jade? Yeah.
So there is a way out. Tell us where to find it.
There are a couple of races in the game that would be so cool if they were playable, and Tuskar I think would be so much fun. You made a gnome warrior. You know, I've always been very tempted to pick a gnome because I think they're so adorable, but whenever I pick one, no matter the class, I just never seem to stick with it, which is such a shame.
Could you make sense of what it said, Lord Admiral?
The cauldron it's
Mini Karma. That is a very fitting name, actually. You're good at naming things.
Harness your hate. Make it useful. We cannot leave these innocent souls alone to their fate.
Hi Raccoon, thank you for joining. Everyone hated Shadowlands, but honestly I loved it a lot. I mean, so far everyone in the chat really likes Shadowlands, so I think we made the right choice to go with it for the leveling.
I will never forget.
You had a torn called Deadly Beef.
You're troubled, Thrall. What is it?
Ugh, I wish I was half as good at naming my characters as you. The transmogs are insane there.
Agreed.
True. There's some very nice sets here, and I am really looking forward to getting them once we get to high enough level.
If there's a way out of the null, then there has to be a way back in. We will return for her.
I'm getting harassed by the rats. Transmogs are a great deal of fun. Sometimes collecting them not so much. But yeah, recently in the last few months it has really grown on me. I've been having a lot of fun collecting them.
something stirring.
Your wretched souls will feed the coming darkness.
Wretched? I heard you were soundly beaten by a force of wretched champions, witch.
You will pay for that insult! The skies of your world will be darkened by the wings of my Morsworn!
For Azeroth!
Ah! Drown! Drown among the souls of the dead!
There we go. You don't have the motivation to do it again. That's okay. You just gotta do what you have most fun doing, you know? And at some point you'll get back into it. It happens to me all the time too. Sometimes I get bored of certain things in the game, and then I will try and force myself to do it, but it never ends up working out. It's better to just do other things, and then at some point you'll be like, oh, let's do that again. It has been a while.
Look! On the precipice above! Is that?
The jailer.
He has Bane.
What would you ask the daughter of the city?
Pitiful mortal. I find yours unworthy. Bane! No!
His wounds are mending, but his spirit remains weakened.
The
I've never
cinematics are
seen
great,
anything like it.
and there's nice
I
pacing as
believe
well.
I have, in a place very far from here.
You say that at the worst possible throw animate. That's okay.
Together,
You know,
we
not
are
everything can
strong.
be a cinematic masterpiece.
Let honor guide your path
Hey, I wanted
Well
to accept
met.
that quest.
for Azeroth.
So we gotta find a suitable weapon.
A crossbow? I prefer to strike my enemies face to face. I suppose it's got heft to it. Let's see what else we can find, though.
Which covenant will I choose? I haven't made up my mind yet. I think it's gonna be a spur of the moment decision, to be honest. I'm tempted to go for the vampires, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll drop another poll when the time comes, and we'll see. Have I been playing WoW for a
I've
long
never been
time?
one
Yeah,
for
I think
stains,
I have to
but at
start
least it
counting
won't
how
break
many
in a
years it
minute.
has been since
Let's
Burning
keep
Crusade
looking.
came out. But I want to say probably close to a decade on and off.
A serviceable weapon, though I've never understood why the Alliance seems so fixated with swords.
You
Too
started
much
late
blade,
Burning Crusade as well?
not
I
enough
feel like most people did.
heft. This must be the dagger. Bane's blood still stains its blade. Let honor guide your path.
We still need to find a suitable weapon. That was 8 or 9, so I didn't understand much. Yeah, I think I was probably around 11 or 12 when I started playing, so I didn't understand much either. I was just role-playing the whole time, you know?
Too long a handle. Better than nothing, I suppose. Let's take one more look.
Thrall is being picky. Let's see. Youngsters. Oh, I'm not paying attention. Thank you so much for the follow and all the likes and the shares. Today has been insane so far, and Jade for all the gifts too. You've been crazy as well. I've appreciated it so much. Thrall being whiny again, a little bit, but I get it. You know, a weapon is important. And now he's just running off, like we didn't help him find the perfect weapon. They're all such whiners for some of the most powerful people. I mean, then again, if they weren't, would the game be as interesting and fun? You know, they kind of have to be.
This curse is tearing his soul apart. You must defeat it quickly.
Hold on, Bane! Do not let the jailer take you!
Not like they don't take the credit anyway. Yeah, that's true.
Bane, can you hear me?
We're just a champion at the end of the day.
I thought my end had come. It almost did, were it not for this champion. Then you have my eternal gratitude, hero.
Let's turn this in, and I think we're gonna level up. Yeah, 37. This is going fast.
Understood. Lead the way.
I know what must be done.
And
We seek a
we'll pick the
waystone
talent point
located
in a
beyond
bit.
the cauldron. Have you seen it? I spotted an obelisk of ancient stone upon the high ridge. It did not seem important. The jailer's forces pay it little heed. What do you think it is?
Our way out of here, we hope.
Speak to Jay now.
The true battle lies ahead.
The jailer's forces seem endless. There is no way we can fight.
You're doing
through
Castle
them all.
Nathria now?
Jaina, can you hide us from their sight?
Honestly, I can't wait until we're away from them all.
And
And we can get started on the other content.
likely be some
Thank
who
you
can
for
see
the
through
follow,
it.
user.
Stay close.
That's so nice of you. Thank
Can't
you so
afford
much.
to draw their attention. Hold here.
The roll within feels slow and dry. A little bit, yeah. Where are we supposed to go? Straight, it
Careful.
seems.
These eyes can see through my spell.
But I think it just feels a bit slow because, you know, we're playing real time and waiting for content updates. But that's why I decided to oh no.
It's growing larger.
I think this is where we die. Because that's the reason why I've been leveling alts right now, because I've done basically all the campaign that there is to do right now. If I've done horrific visions, yeah, I've done it a few times, but I feel like there's something that I'm not getting about it, because I'm not getting any of the other quote-unquote bosses, or I'm not able to go to the other zones, but I might have to revisit it sometime this week. Next patch will be out, the one button rotation, right? Yeah, I've heard it. From what I've heard online, it should be. Or is it already out? I haven't looked at it yet. I'm not sure. What happened? Where did our disguise go? Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe I was just too early. Is this where we die? No. Maybe. This is not going very well. Getting too distracted. Okay, but we're alive. And that's what matters. Should probably heal up though. I don't have any good food. Jaina.
We cannot let the world fall to darkness.
The jailer's forces seem endless. There is no way we can fight through them all. Jaina, can you hide us from their sight?
I thought we were
My spell
hidden,
will get
but
us
I think
past
I
most
went
of
too
these
far
guards,
ahead.
But there will likely be some who can see through it. Stay close. We can't afford to draw their attention. Hold here.
Here! This
Oh,
barrier
never
will protect
mind.
us.
I can make us invisible again. Stay close. Careful. These eyes can see through my spell.
You just want the player housing, Jade? Me too. I am waiting for that to drop. I'm so looking forward to that. And for what I've heard, it seems pretty good.
And it's growing larger.
I'm very interested in what it's gonna be like.
So many souls pouring into the mall.
Garrison 2.0.
Dead of Azeroth,
Probably.
Draenor, worlds
But I
beyond our
enjoyed
imagination.
Garrisons. I don't understand what all the
damned to
hate
this
is about.
place.
Hold here.
Despite all Sylvanas has done,
You love them too?
I
Yeah.
never thought she'd be part
I think
of
the hate is
something
just
like
because
this.
it's on the internet. Let's try not to run too far ahead, because there's no way we'll survive these things.
Look, on the platform ahead. That must be the Waystone.
Where?
We need to reach
Up
it
there.
before the jailer takes notice.
Oh, up there. See, it's been a while since I've been here. I don't remember much. By the way, don't forget to make a monk on the pre-patch on the 1st
Waystone
of
was
July
said to
for
be
promo
dormant,
mount.
yet it
Good
seems to be
reminder.
reacting to our presence. I can't find a way to activate it.
I don't think the stone is responding to us. I think it's responding to this champion.
Ready for turn-in? Who? Where? Oh.
Greetings, friend. Be vigilant.
Activate the Waystone.
When the jailer realizes our plan, he'll send all his forces against us. Our only chance is to keep them at bay long enough for the Waystone to fully charge. Every second counts.
Relic of the first ones. Responding to a mortal? Impossible. Horse take them!
Hold the line! The Waystone must finish charging!
I don't have enough.
My forces are vast. Endless.
Ugh, I just turned off air speech earlier today after a couple comments. And also because in last stream it was getting kind of annoying, to be honest. But now I'm not used to not hearing the errors. And when nothing happens, I'm so confused. I'm like, why am I not doing anything? I'm hitting the buttons. It's taking some time to get used to.
Day comes for the soul of your world.
Next week, Dastardly Duo event. I wonder what's that. Yeah, from what I'm interested in it. I think it's just like arena type fights against NPC bosses.
Something's wrong.
Like
Seems the Waystone has stopped charging.
older boss fights and everything coming back, but that doesn't make sense. Then the duel part doesn't make sense. Gives you brawlers, guild vibes, maybe. Yeah. I guess we just have to wait and see until it comes out. Ready for turn in where? Oh, I'm just waiting for nothing to happen.
Nothing escapes the law. Yield to the inevitable.
They've stopped their advance. The light is with me, even here. Go, champion! Go! You have failed.
No. I have precisely what I need.
And that's it. We're in Ouroboros now.
An agent of the Maw is attacking Ouroboros. Defend the Arbiter!
Hold. The Maw's power does linger upon them, but I sense... No, that cannot be possible!
Let's see, let's actually pick something here. Let's do that. And let's try to communicate.
Eternal City.
We must bring them to the Overseers at once.
Come with us, stranger.
You know, it's so funny when whenever you have to follow NPCs, either they run way too slow or they run way too fast, but it's never just right. Although this is one of the better paces.
The reports from our scryers were unmistakable. The Maw shuddered for a moment, as if reacting to some change.
An ill omen, to be certain. What can it mean? Overseers, this stranger appeared at the city's edge. I believe them to be a living mortal.
Every soul has its place.
No, it's not showing up.
How may
There we
I
go.
aid you, mortal? Ouroboros welcomes you. Fate guides your hand.
No
Trust
place for the
the
living. So we've basically done the introduction to Shadowlands now.
Ouroboros is taught that the Maw is unbreachable. That the malevolent souls within were sealed away for all eternity.
This mortal's escape might mean the prison is weakening. If true, the Banished One could... Cardelen! Kasher! Herbis be praised! At long last, the Arbiter has stirred.
So as I was saying, we've basically done the introduction to Shadowlands now, and we've been going for an hour. So I think, unfortunately, I'm going to slowly close up for tonight. I've had a blast this stream. It's been great. I want to thank everyone for all the likes and the shares, and the chat has been great. I'm gonna try and be back tomorrow. It's been lovely to meet you too, Jade. You've been wonderful. You've been amazing. Thank you so much. I'm gonna try and stream again tomorrow, but we'll see how that goes because life happens. And we're gonna continue Shadowlands. So thank you everyone for joining, and I will see you next time around. Bye.